lesson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Sergio Martinez, 66 kilos on the button. He's 178 centimeters tall and has a reach of 185. And standing across the ring from him in the flesh, Terence Bud Crawford, weighing in at 140 pounds. He's 5 foot 7 inches tall with a reach of 74 inches.
Nobody knows.
They call him the
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds.
Not too many seats to be had. The build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. Good defense here. It's a defense-first game plan so far. One punch could change everything in this battle. There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That hook won't score. Misses with the jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. Well, there was no... Oh, he's just taking a big breath, and here we go again. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movements.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope, because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on him.
He blocks the right hook. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Defense is not an option for these two. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Martinez. Let's get it started in round 3. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter. And it's bombs away between these two. And they block the right uppercut. Nice counter shot. How about that time counter shot? They have no respect for each other's punching power. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. It's all offense all the time. Shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Punch finding its target upstairs. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The straight right just misses. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Those counter punches have to hurt. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Good defense there on the left uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Martinez in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look sensible.
There's the bell to start round 5. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Straight left lands. Swing and a miss with the hook. Terence Crawford just got rocked. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
There's a counter shot. One of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. This is the beginning of round 6. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight, fire, refight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
So much firepower here. They're both trying for a knockout. Figure out the combination to this safe.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Stamina is off the charts. Crawford in trouble. Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I've got to see that again.
This fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. And there's the bell for round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
That left hook is blocked. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Crawford is dazed. And right back into the... And wisely, they're gonna take a knee here. No choice But to do that,
What you're seeing right there is a heartbroken fighter.
and he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Back to the body. Can't score. Hold it right there. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Hold it right there. Can you believe this? But Crawford just got knocked down. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
That's lights out right there. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
He switched off completely. Get your mind back on the
Sit. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit.
fight. You're much better than this guy.
There's the bell to start round 8. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to condition.
No, hold on a second, Johnny. Crawford, and down goes Crawford. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And